Hey guys, so we are in this era of basically the golden era of the 500 cc's and the mid segment motorcycles. So today I'm going to talk to you about the Aprilia RS457. Welcome to Dathan Days, and today we have the RS457. Just to give you a little information about the Aprilia RS457, it's basically a 457cc engine, and there's a lot of bikes in this category. Especially the competitors for this bike is the R3, your Ninja 500, and this stands there. But when you look at all three together, the only thing that stands out with the presence and the engine performance and basically everything is the RS457. In comparison with the Kawasaki and the Yamaha, the one bike that looks as its the father of the track, which is the RS-V4, and to compare with the Kawasaki's and the Yamaha as well, you have the Kawasaki ZX-10R or the H2, and you also have the Yamaha R1 and the R9, which is newly launched as well. So in comparison with that, the only bike that looks that has the same look as the RS-V4, which is the 1000cc, the liter class bike, is the RS457, which you make this stand next to a RS660 and an RS-V4. It's going to have the same presence. The only thing is, only when you look at the bike side by side, that's when you're going to find the difference. If you look at a lot of YouTube videos where people are touching high speeds, you'll find that this bike is doing crazy speeds. Basically, it's doing around 190, 199 for 500cc engine. That is madness. There are many disadvantages that people are talking about on the internet. Firstly is that the brake fade. The one thing that I would like to tell you is that the brakes are very useful for the city use. The brake fade happens only when you use it on track, because you need a completely different brake pad for the track. That's when you use trail braking and all. But for city use, the brakes are peaceful. You can use it at a really good rate as well. The second thing is that the discomfort of the seating position. Let me show you. If you're opting for the RS457, you are opting for a sporty position, a seating position. It is not that sporty as a liter class bike, but it keeps you dedicated. It keeps you in a more dedicated position. So yeah, this is a position that I would like to ride because I'm a big fan of the liter class motorcycles. I'm 5'9", and you can see one leg is completely down, and once I take it off, both the legs are full flat on the ground, which gives you enough stability of the bike, I would say, where it helps you keep a good control of the bike as well. So apart from that, I think you would see the headlights, one of the most beautiful headlights, and since it's imagined in Italy and made in India, this stays true to the Italian heritage, and also made in India. That's why you get a very good price as well, because if you had to import a bike of this engine configuration from Italy, it would cost a bomb. I'm going to show you how the instrument cluster for the Aprilia looks. You get Aprilia, be a racer. So as true to its name, Aprilia being the king of the track, the hashtag makes sense. So to give you a little about the instrument cluster, you have three riding modes. One is Sport, which is what I took a test drive on. You have Eco and Rain. So Eco and Rain are useful for your city, and if you would like to test out the full potential of the motorcycle is when you shift it to Sport. Apart from that, you can shift your traction control as well on this side. So you see the ATC2 one, so that's basically that your traction control is at the first setting. Then you have three different settings of traction control, and if you long press on the lower button, you completely turn off traction control, where it's basically like riding the devil. In its price point, it's one of the best bikes that you can have. So I would recommend go to Aprilia, take a test ride of this beast, because you're in for a hell of a fun. So yeah, that's the video on the RS457. Hope you all liked the video. Thank you for watching, and please do let me know in the comment section what you would like to see and what you would like me to improve in my videos as well. Thank you.